and Schroeder running order. Chili out front right now here in this one. He's got a big lead, 29-second lead. He is on a 15.518 pace. Jordan in the number 2 spot on 13.523. Ridley on a 12.512. Donnie Schroeder on 11.504. Closest battle right now going to be between Ridley and Jordan. Ridley that last time by with a 27 flat. His fast lap of the race, a 22.7. Jordan Tetmeyer trying to work his way around his fast lap of the race, a 20.9. 19.6 that time for Chili. One minute left to go. 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
Oh, your leader goes upside down in the center section. Jordan Tetmeyer in the blue truck in that number 2 spot, the blue and black on the back straight. Ridley Duncan in third in the red and white. Donnie Schroeder in the red, white, and black coming through the step on, step off in that number 4 spot. Our novice class going to be coming up next. That is time. Everybody keep them going. Keep them going. You'll be done when you cross the line this time around here, drivers. You'll be done this time around.
Donnie Schroeder done.
Donnie Schroeder's done.
Trevor
Chili, you're
Duncan
done. Jordan is done.
Jordan
and that's a
Tetmeyer
race.
done.
Everybody is done. Chili
Ridley
Duncan going to take
done.
that one, 15.523. Jordan going to take second. Donnie and Ridley battling it out on that last lap. Donnie going to take third. Ridley rounding out your top 4 here. Get all those drivers back out to turn marshal. I
race
may
is
need a couple
completed.
volunteers as well for this next one. Our novice class. Track is yours. Got 7 drivers in our novice class here this weekend. Awesome to see. Watch the back triple. In this one, we got Brandon Stearns, Jonathan Minot, Melissa Catron, Jackson McKee, Paul Williamson, Carson Love, and David Worley. All right, looks like everybody getting checked in here in this one. Let's go ahead and close the straightaway down. Line them up by the loop. Line them up over here by the loop. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. All right, let's see here. Let me get Jonathan Minot to cross the line for me. Jonathan out there? Can Jonathan cross? Just drive. Oh, he's coming. He's somewhere around here. There he is. How about Melissa? Can I get Melissa to cross the loop for me? There we go. And let me get David Worley to cross the loop for me. Yes. Is David up there? Oh, he's broke. Okay, everybody is checked in. We'll get Jonathan up on the driver's stand. We'll be ready to rock and roll. Yeah, you're good. Sorry. All right, Marshall's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Brandon Stearns, Jonathan Minnow, Melissa, Jackson, Paul, and Carson. We're off and underway here for our novice class. Let these drivers get a couple laps in. I'll give you your running order. Race number 3, our first heat of 21.5, two-wheel drive buggy. Start making your way to Tech. Race number 3, 21.5, two-wheel drive buggy. You should be making your way to Tech. Also, we have the world-famous Pit Daddy in the house this weekend. Gary Dahl taking pictures for us. He's going to have some great photos. We'll be posting those up online, so make sure your cars are all nice and shiny out on the racetrack. Yeah. Looks like 2 laps into this one, Paul Williamson. He's going to be leading us out early on. 13 and a 5. No, Jackson McKee now taking over the number 1 spot. Jackson there in the green and white buggy on that right-hand side. Coming into the step-ons. Now Paul back up to the number 1 spot. Carson Love up into 3rd now. Brandon Stearns in 4th. Minnow in 5th. Catcher on the number 6 spot. Here comes your leader as they come back around for another lap here. Paul Williamson crossed the line that time by with a 25.8. Looks like Jackson maybe going to be moving up into that number 1 spot. Jackson McKee out front, leading the way, 13 into 5.10. He's going to be 2 seconds ahead. No, Paul Williamson now with a rocket lap there, 21.7. That time by takes over the lead by 0.3 of a second. Some close racing right now here between Williamson and McKee. Brandon Stearns in the number 3 spot. Carson Love in the 4 spot. Minnow in the 5. Catcher on the 6. Worley not out there for round 1. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go, drivers. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Fast lap of the race right now in 18.9. Last time by Jackson McKee. Laying down a heater, trying to catch back up to Paul. They are 0.4 of a second apart as Jackson makes his way down the front stretch. Jackson with a little bobble on that one. Paul going to be out front now. Back and forth they go. Jackson, that white and green buggy, yellow wheels through the rhythm section. Paul in the short course truck, the red and yellow. .330 down and 1:30 to go. 3:30 down, 1:30 to go. Jackson trying to catch back up now. Lays down a 17.9. Paul and Jackson only 0.1 of a second on the clock here. Here comes Paul as he works his way through the switchbacks. In the red short course truck, down the front stretch now. McKee taking over the lead that time around. One minute left to go, drivers. One minute left to go here in this one. Race number 3, 21.5, two-wheel drive buggy, heat 1. You guys are up next. Race number 3, 21.5, two-wheel drive buggy. You should be through tech. McKee, Williamson, Stearns, Love, Minnow, Catron, Worley. Your running order here in this one. 20 seconds to go, drivers. 20 seconds. Jackson out front of that 14.507. He's the only driver on a 14-lap run right now. 5 seconds left on the clock.
Jackson McKee done.
Jackson McKee, the only one done. Everybody else keep going. Jackson, the only one done.
Paul Williamson done.
Paul, you're done.
Brandon Stearns
Brandon,
done.
you're done. You'll be done this time around, drivers. You'll be done this time around. Got Carson, Jonathan, and Melissa to finish here.
Carson Love done. Melissa Catron done.
That's
Jonathan
a race. Jackson
Minnow
McKee going to take it, 14.507. Paul taking second. Brandon Stearns, Carson Love, Jonathan Minnow, Melissa Catron, and David Worley. Good run for all those drivers here in round 1. We'll get them back out to turn marshal as race number 3, 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy, heat 1. You guys are up. All right, let's go ahead and close straight away down here. Got a couple transponders we'll get sorted out here. Let's see. Let me have Clayton Mitchell. Have you crossed? Actually, I've got yours. Never mind. Okay. Let me have Zach Spears cross the line for me real quick. Yep. Race number 4, a second heat of 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy. Perfect. Everybody is checked. All right, marshal's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Maybe. Jason Love, Jeff Porter, Zach Spears, Lane York, Kevin Moyer, Arlen Simon, and Clayton Mitchell. We're off and running. Heat number 1, 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy. Top 8 drivers after qualifying will go to the A main, bump up 2 from the lower main, from the B main. The winner of this heat going to set that early TQ time. Another heat coming up next. Race number 4, 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy. You should be in tech. Race number 4, 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy. You should be in tech. Race number 5, start thinking about it. And 4 laps into this one, Kevin Moyer going to be leading us out early on, 18 at a 5:08. Jeff Porter, watch front straightaway, go wide. Jeff Porter in the number 2 spot, Jason Love in the 3 spot, Lane York in the number 4 spot, Clayton Mitchell, Arlen Simon, and Zach Spears. 21.5, a growing class. It's Moyer, Love, York, Simon, Porter, Mitchell, and Spears, your running order. 2:15 down, 2:45 to go, 2:45 left in this one. Race number 4, our second heat of 21.5 coming up next. Our race leader, Kevin Moyer, holding the fast lap right now with a 16.8. Jason Love in that number 2 spot now. Clayton Mitchell jumping all the way up into 3rd now. Arlen Simon in the 4 spot, Jeff Porter in the 5, Lane York in the 6, Zach Spears in the 7. Porter down the front stretch, the red, white, and blue. Kevin Moyer leading us out here in this one. Moyer headed through that double section. Onto the backside of the track he goes. Jason Love in 2nd. Minute 45 to go, drivers. A minute 45 left to go. Fast lap right now is 16.7 by your race leader, Kevin Moyer. Jason Love in the number 2 spot. Clayton Mitchell now up into the number 3 spot. Only 1 second back from Jason Love. Minute 30 to go. A minute 30 to go. Heat number 2 of our 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy class. Going to be coming up next. Race number 4.
One minute left.
Thirty-five seconds to go. 35 seconds to go. It's still going to be Moyer, Jason Love in 2nd, Clayton Mitchell in 3rd, Arlen Simon, Lane York, Jeff Porter, Zach Spears. Kevin Moyer on 18 at a 5:13 pace early on here in this one. $15 seconds to go. And you'll be done this time around, drivers, when you cross
Jeff
the line.
Porter
Jeff
done.
Porter, you're done.
Arlen Simon
Arlen
done.
Simon, you're done. Zach Spears, you're done. Jason Love, you're done.
Jason Love done.
Clayton Mitchell is done. Kevin Moyer's done.
Kevin Moyer
and that's
done.
a race. Everybody is done. Kevin
Lane
Moyer
York
going to
done.
take that one early TQ, 18 at a 5:14. Clayton Mitchell jumps up to the number 2 spot that last lap with a 15 at a 5:10. Jason Love, 15.516. Arlen Simon, Lane York, Jeff Porter, and Zach
The
Spears.
race is completed.
We'll get all those drivers back out to turn marshal. Our second heat of 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy. You guys are up. Race number 5, start working your way to tech. Race number 5, start working your way to tech. right, let's go ahead and close the straightaway down. Straightaway's closed. Let's get them lined up here. All right. All right, marshal's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Tim Weekins, Donnie Schroeder, Leslie Foster, Steve Spears, Todd Weekins, Stellar Murillo, and Jason Mack. We're off and underway here in this one. Time to beat Kevin Moyer, your current top qualifier, 18 at a 5:14. Race number 5, 40 plus two-wheel drive buggy. You guys are up next. Race number 5, 40 plus two-wheel drive buggy. You guys are up next. You should be working your way through tech. Race number 5. And 4 laps into this one, Tim Weekins going to be out front leading the way. He is on 18 at a 5 flat. Jason Mack in the number 2 spot, 17.505. Todd Weekins the number 3 spot, 15.0514. Donnie Schroeder, Stella, Steve, and Leslie. Your running order here in this one. Tim Weekins trying to set a new TQ time right now. Tim Weekins still out front here, 17 at a 5 flat, 17.504 now. Jason Mack in the number 2 spot. Todd Weekins in the 3 spot. Donnie Schroeder in the 4. Spears, Murillo, and Foster, your running order. Just past the halfway mark now. Jason Mack down the front stretch in the number 2 spot, 4 seconds back from Tim Weekins. Weekins on that right-hand side now, 17.502, 2 seconds off the 18-lap run. Kevin Moyer right now still sitting in that TQ spot for round 1 of qualifying. Todd Weekins sitting in 3rd. Donnie Schroeder in the number 4 spot. Steve Spears in the 5. Stella Murillo in the 6. Now Leslie Foster up in the number 6 spot. So good battle right now between Leslie and Stella. They are going to be 1.9 seconds apart on the clock. Wow. Acrobats. Tim Weekins still out front right now, 17 at a 5 flat, pushing that 18-lap run. Fast lap is a 16.3. Minute 30 to go, drivers. 1:30 to go. Race number 5, 40 plus two-wheel drive buggy. You guys are up next. Race number 5, 40 plus two-wheel drive buggy. You guys are up next. You should be through tech. One minute to go. 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
Race number 5, you should be through tech and on the driver's stand. Race number 6, start thinking about making your way to tech. Race number 6, start working your way to tech as well. 45 seconds left to go here. Tim Weekins out front, 18 at a 5:15. He's 1 second off that TQ time set by Kevin Moyer in Heat 1. It's going to be close. Tim down the front stretch. Jason Mack in the number 2 spot. Todd Weekins in the 3 spot. Donnie Schroeder in the 4 spot. Steve Spears, Leslie, and Stella. Ten seconds left to go here. 10 seconds left to go on the clock.
Stella Murillo done.
Stella Murillo is the only one done. Everybody else keep going. Everybody else keep going.
Todd Weekins done. Steve Spears done.
Got Donnie
Jason
Schroeder and
McLaren
Leslie Foster
done.
to finish. Those are the only 2
Tim
left to
Weekins
finish.
done.
And
Leslie
now Donnie
Foster
Schroeder
done.
to finish, and that's it.
Donnie Schroeder done.
That's it. Tim Weekins going to take that one 18 at a 5:14.7. 4/10 off Kevin Moyer's time. So Kevin Moyer, your top qualifier for round 1 at 21.5 2-wheel drive buggy. Jason Mack taking second for the heat. Todd Weekins, Donnie Schroeder, Steve Spears, Leslie Foster, and Stella Murillo. We get all those
The
drivers
race is
back out to
completed.
turn marshal. Race number 5, 40+ 2-wheel drive buggy. Track is yours. Coming up at this, we got David Peevler, Brent Riley, Josh Weekins, Chris Albright, Rock Lee, Rico Carsons, Orlando Martinez, and Adam Cash. All right, we got everybody checked in here. Straightaways closed, drivers. Straightaways closed. Let's go ahead and line them up by the loop. We'll line them up by the loop. All right, marshal's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. David Peevler, Brent Riley, Josh Weekins, Chris Albright, Rock Lee, Rico Carsons, Orlando Martinez, and Adam Cash. We're off and running here in this one. Race number 6, our first heat is 17.5, independent 2-wheel drive buggy. Start working your way to Tech. Race number 6, 17.5, independent buggy. Race 6 to Tech. Four laps into this one. Rico going to be out front, 19 to 5:01. 0.2 of a second back is Josh Weekins. Orlando Martinez in the 3 spot. David Peevler in the 4 spot. Albright in the 5. Riley, Lee, and Cash, your running order. Minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. 1:30 down, 3:30 to go. Once again, race number 6. Our first heat is 17.5, independent 2-wheel drive buggy. You guys should be working your way through Tech and up on the driver's stand. Race number 6 to Tech. As they start working their way around here, Josh Weekins taking over the number 1 spot now, 0.7 of a second ahead of Rico Carsons. Rico down the front stretch of the green and yellow. Josh up and over the quad in the purple and white. Orlando Martinez only 3 seconds back from them in 3rd. The race leader down the front stretch. On to the right side he goes. Here comes Rico. Rico down the front stretch now. That time by Rico. Fast lap of the race. A 14.8 for Rico. Taking over the number 1 spot now by 1 second. Weekends, Martinez, Peevler, Albright, Rock Lee, Riley, and Cash. Your running order. And Brent Riley ripping off a 14.6. New fast lap of the race right now for Brent. .205 to go, drivers. 2:05 left to go. Once again, after this one, we'll blow the track off very quickly. After this race, we'll blow the track off. .125 to go, 125 to go. Rico out front with an 8-second lead now on Josh Weekends. Josh and Orlando going to be 1.3 seconds apart. Chris Albright only 0.7 of a second back. Rock Lee only 0.3 of a second back. David Peevler is only 0.7 of a second back. So right now the battle between 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th is less than 1.5 seconds between all of them.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go here. 55 seconds now. Rico Carson's out front to a comfortable lead in this one. 19 at a 5:02 his pace. 2 seconds off a 20-lap run. .15 seconds left to go. Rock Lee has now worked his way up into the number 3 spot. Albright right there behind him in the 4. Looks like Albright, a bit of a bent up wing. David Peevler not far back from him. Martinez in the 6th spot. Riley, Cash. That is going to be time. Everybody keep them going. Everybody keep them going.
Brent Riley done. David Peevler done.
Brent Riley's done. David
Rico
Peevler's done.
Carson's
Rico,
done.
you're done. Rock Lee, you're
Rock
done.
Lee done.
Chris Albright is done. Adam Cash. Josh
Adam
Weekends
Cash
is
done.
done. Looking for Orlando to
Josh
finish.
Weekends done.
And that's a
Orlando
race.
Martinez
Rico
done.
Carson's going to take it 19 at a 5 flat. Josh Weekends second. Rock Lee third. Peevler, Albright, Martinez, Riley, and Cash. All 8 of these drivers going to make the A main together, and that is going to be a
race is
fantastic
completed.
main to watch, as there was some very close racing there between those drivers. Race number 6, you guys are up. Hold the cars for just a second, guys. Just leave the cars stopped on the front straight, guys. Leave the cars stopped on the front straight. Track is closed. Track is closed. We're going to blow the track off real quick. Stop the cars, guys. Stop the cars. Stop where you're at on the track. All right, guys. Track is yours. Track is yours. Here we go. Race number 7, our second heat of independent two-wheel drive buggy. You guys should be working your way to tech. Race number 7, work your way to tech. Getting everybody checked in here. All right, let's go ahead and close this front straightaway down. Straightaway is closed. Let's line them up at the loop. Line them up at the loop. It's going to be... Straightaway is closed, guys. Straightaway is closed. Bring them back down here to the loop. All righty, Marshall's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Sam White. Sam White. Mark Smith. Evan Stansberry. Jordan Tetmeyer. Chad Noble. Kyle Northrup. And Brooks Underberg. All right, we're off and running. This is our second heat, our first heat of 75 independent two-wheel drive buggy. Race number 7, heat number 2. You guys should be working your way to tech. Race number 7, work your way to tech. Race 7. And coming up on 4 laps into this one, Chad Noble taking over the number 1 spot now. Mark Smith, the number 2 spot. Northrup in the 3. Stansberry, Underberg, Sam White, and Jordan Tetmeyer. Chad Noble out front, 18 and a 5-12. Kyle Northrup, 0.6 of a second back in second. Mark Smith, the number 3 spot. Evan Stansberry, in the 4 spot. Sam White in the 5. Brooke Underberg, Jordan Tetmeyer, your running order. 2 minutes down, 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. Once again, race number 7, 17.5 independent two-wheel drive buggy, heat number 2. You guys should be through tech and up on the driver's stand. Race number 8, start working your way towards tech. Race number 8. It's now going to be Kyle Northrup out front leading the way here. 18 and a 5-15 his pace. Mark Smith, the number 2 spot, 17.506. Chad Noble, 17.510. Sam White, 15 and a 5-12. Evan Stansberry, Brooks Underberg, and Jordan Tetmeyer, your running order. Fast lap right now, 15.9 by your race leader. Now Mark Smith back to the lead now. Mark and Kyle going to be 0.2 of a second apart on the clock. 2 minutes left to go, drivers. 2 minutes to go here in race number 7. 120 to go, drivers. 120. Kyle Northrup back to the front now. Chad Noble in that number 2 spot. Mark Smith in the 3. Sam White in the 4. Evan Stansberry in the 5. Underberg and Tetmeyer. Kyle Northrup on an 18 and a 5. 13 pace. Chad Noble. 17.507. Mark Smith, Sam White.
1 minute
1
left.
minute to go. 1 minute to go. Once again, race number 7. You guys should be through Tech. And lined up on the driver's stand. Race number 8. Start working your way towards Tech. Race number 8. Ten seconds to go. 10 seconds. Everybody keep them going. Evan Stansberry, the first one done. Everybody else keep going.
Sam White done.
Sam White, you're done. Jordan Tetmeyer, you're done.
done.
You'll be done when you cross the line. This time around, drivers, you'll be done this time around.
Mark Smith done.
Mark, you're done.
Chad Noble
Chad is done.
Brooks Underberg
Brooks
done.
is done. Looking for Kyle Northrup, and
Kyle
that's
Northrup
a race.
done.
Kyle Northrup going to take an 8 and a 5.13. Chad Noble second, 17.510. Mark Smith, Sam White, Evan Stansberry, Jordan Tetmeyer, and Brooks
The
Underberg.
race is completed.
We'll get all those drivers back out to turn marshal. Race number 7. Our second heat of 17.5, two-wheel drive, independent buggy. You guys are up. Race number 8, start working your way through Tech. Race number 8, start working your way to Tech. Get our turn marshals back out there from the last one. Got several cars piled up. Watch after the back triple. Watch after the back triple. All right, straightaways closed, drivers. Straightaways closed. Let's go ahead and line them up over here. Let's see. Let me get Clayton Mitchell. I'll have you cross the line for me. Clayton Mitchell. Perfect. There we go. Thank you. All righty. Marshall's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Jason Luther, Clayton Mitchell, Jana Peevler, Zach Spears, Rick Hobbs, and Martin Holmes. We are off and underway. Heat number 2, race 7 of 17.5 independent two-wheel drive buggy. Race number 8, you guys should be in Tech. Race 8. Start working your way to Tech. Time to beat in this one, 18 and a 5, 13.2, set by Kyle Northrup in that last run. 4 laps into this one. Clayton Mitchell going to be out front leading the way. Jason Luther in the number 2 spot. Jenna Peevler in the 3 spot. Martin Holmes, Zach Spears, and Rick Hobbs, your running order. 125 down, 335 left to go. Clayton out front with a fast lap of a 16.4. Jana Peevler, though, 16.2 fast lap of the race in second. Trying to close that gap up on Clayton now. They are at a 17.5, 12 pace. Time to beat is Kyle Northrup, your current top qualifier. .210 down, 250 to go. 210 down, 250 to go. Clayton Mitchell still going to be out front, leading the way here in this one. Jason Luther now up in the number 2 spot. So Luther and Peevler right now only 0.7 of a second apart. We've got a 3-way battle now as Clayton Mitchell out front, 0.9 of a second back as Jana Peevler. Peevler is only 0.7 of a second ahead of Jason Luther. Martin Holmes in the 4 spot. Zach Spears in the 5. Rick Hobbs in the 6 spot. 240 down, 220 to go. 240 down, 220 to go. Race number 8, 17.5, independent 2-wheel drive buggy, heat number 3. You guys are up next. You should be through Tech and on the driver's stand. Once again, race 8 to Tech. Race 9, start thinking about it. Minute 45 left to go. It's still going to be Clayton Mitchell out front. He's got a 6-second lead on Peevler. He's on a 17.511 pace. Jana Peevler on a 16.502. Martin Holmes in 3rd now. So Martin jumping up in the battle. So Peevler, Holmes, and Luther all right there together. Zach Spears in 5th. Rick Hobbs in 6th. Minute 20 to go, drivers. 120 left to go here in this one.
One minute left.
.45 seconds to go. 45 seconds to go. As they cross the line here, Clayton Mitchell still out front. He's got a comfortable lead now in this one, a 9-second lead over Jana Peevler. Jason Luther in the number 3 spot. Martin Holmes in the 4, Zach Spears in the 5. Rick Hobbs in the number 6 spot. Jason Luther and Peevler back and forth they go. Jason up in the number 2 spot last time around. 1.6 seconds separate them on the clock. As they come back around here, we'll see what they're going to have this lap around for lap 15. Oh, Jason with a little bit of a rough lap at 23.2. We'll see what Peevler's got. Here comes Peevler back around. Rough lap for Peevler. This is all changing things up now. Time has expired. Everybody keep them rolling.
Jason Luther done.
Jason Luther, you're done.
Rick
You'll be done
Hobbs
when you
done.
cross. Rick Hobbs, you're done. Zach Spears, you're done. You'll be done when you cross. Drivers, you'll be done when you cross.
Martin Holmes done. Clayton Mitchell done.
Got 1 to finish here, 1 to finish. And
Jana
that's a
Peevler
race.
done.
Clayton Mitchell going to take that one. 17.519. Jason Luther 2nd. Martin Holmes 3rd. Jana Peevler 4th. Zach Spears 5th. And Rick Hobbs in the 6th spot.
The race is complete.
Race number 8. Our 3rd heat of 17.5 independent 2-wheel drive buggy. You guys are up. We'll get them out there. Race number 8. Race number 9. Start working your way to Tech. Race 9 to Tech. We'll get all those turn marshals back out there from that last one, getting all these drivers checked in. Straightaways closed. Let's go ahead and line them up. Line them up, line them up. If I could get, let's say I need one volunteer to help me in the back left corner. One volunteer turn marshal to help me in the back left corner. We should be good to go with this one. Just one volunteer. Starting in this one, starting order will be Tegan, Kevin, Kenneth, Todd, Dan, and Steve. All right, marshals ready. Drivers, go on and call your name. Tegan, Kevin Moyer, Kenneth Nickel, Todd Weekins, Dan Murillo, and Steve Spears. We are off and running here in this one. Let everybody get a couple laps in here. I'll give you your running order. This is race number 8 on the track. Race 9, you should be in tech. Race 9 to tech. Four laps into this one, Kevin Moyer out front leading the way, new TQ pace, 19 at a 5:12. Current TQ time is an 18 at a 5:13, so nearly a lap ahead of previous TQ time. Kenneth Dick on the number 2 spot. He's on a 19 at a 5:12 as well. Tegan Cummings in the number 3 spot. Dan Murillo in the 4, Steve Spears and Todd Weekins. Two minutes down, 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. Kevin Moyer still out front, 19 at a 5:15. Kenneth Nickel in second. Dan Murillo up into third now. Steve Spears up to third now. Murillo dropping to fourth. Tegan Cummings in the 5 spot. Todd Weekins in the number 6 spot. Your race leader coming down the front stretch now. 19 at a 5:16 his pace. Kenneth Nickel going to be 6 seconds back in second. Right now, Steve Spears, Murillo, Cummings, and Weekins, they are all going to be within a few seconds of one another. Just past the halfway mark now. 2:20 left to go, drivers. 2:20 to go. It's Kevin Moyer out front. Kenneth Nickel in second. Steve Spears in third. Oh, looks like Dan Murillo may be out of this one. Moyer, Nickel, Spears, Cummings, Weekins, and Murillo. Now your running order. 2 minutes to go, drivers. 2 minutes left to go. Kevin Moyer on 18.502. Dropped off the 19-lap pace, but he is still on new TQ time by 11 seconds. Kenneth Nickel in the number 2 spot. Steve Spears in the 3. Tegan Cummings in the 4. Todd Weekins in the 5. Murillo out of this one. Minute 25 to go, drivers. A minute 25 left to go. Race 9, 17.5, independent 2-wheel drive buggy. Heat number 4. You guys are up next. You should be through tech. Race number 9, 17.5, independent buggy. Should be on the driver's stand. We're ready to go.
One minute left.
20 seconds to go, 20 seconds to go. That is time. Everybody keep them going. Everybody keep them going. And you'll be done this time around, drivers. You'll be done this time around.
Todd Weechen's done.
Todd Weeken's done. Kevin Moyer's done.
Moyer
Steve
done.
Spears is done. Kenneth
Steve
Nickel is
Spears
done.
done.
Got Tegan Cummings to finish.
The Ninja done.
One to go here. And that's a race. Kevin
Tegan
Moyer going to
Cummings
take
done.
it. New TQ, 19:05.16. Kenneth Nickel second, 18:05.17. Steve Spears, Tegan Cummings, Todd Weekens, and Dan Barillo.
The race is
We'll
completed.
get those drivers back out to turn marshal. Our final heat of 17.5 independent two-wheel drive buggy. You guys are up. Race number 9. Race number 9 on the track now. Race number 10, 13.5 Stadium Truck. Start working your way to tech. Race number 10, 13.5 Stadium Truck. Start working your way to tech. We'll get all those turn marshals back out there from that last one. All right, let's go ahead and line them up, guys. Straightaway's closed. We'll line them up real quick here. Starting order in this one will be Austin Becker, Donnie Schroeder, Austin Smith, Nick Worley, Dalton Conrad, and Rock Lee. Marshall's ready. Drivers, go and call your name. Austin, Donnie, Austin Smith, Dalton Conrad, and Rock Lee. All right, we are off and running here in this one. Once again, after round 1, we will be doing a resort. Let these drivers get a few laps in here, and I'll give you your running order. This is race number 9, 17.5 independent two-wheel drive buggy, our final heat. Time to beat Kevin Moyer, 19:05.16, laying it down that last one. Race number 10, you guys are up next, 13.5 Stadium Truck, Heat 1. 20 Stadium Trucks this weekend, which is absolutely awesome to see. One of my favorite all-time classes ever. Four laps into this one, Rock Lee going to be out front leading the way. Austin Smith in second, Austin Becker in third, Dalton Conrad in fourth, Donnie Schroeder in fifth. 135 down, 325 to go, 325 left to go in this one. .210 down, 250 to go. Austin Smith now taking over that number 1 spot. He's on a 19:05.03 pace. 3 seconds off a 20-lap run. He's looking at a new TQ time right now if he can hold on to it. Rock Lee in second. Rock also ahead of previous TQ time. Austin Becker in third on 18:05.14. Dalton Conrad In the number 4 spot, Donnie Schroeder in the 5. Two minutes, 15 seconds left to go. 2:15 left to go here in this one. Austin Smith out front. Rockley in the number 2 spot. Becker in the 3 spot. Conrad, Schroeder, and Worley. Your running order. 2 minutes to go now. Race number 10, 13.5 Stadium Truck. You guys are up next. After this race right here, we're going to blow the track off very quickly. We will blow the track off very quickly right after this race. Minute 30 to go, drivers. A minute 30 left to go. Everybody's starting to separate themselves a bit on the clock here. Austin Smith out front, 19.509. Rockley, 19.515. Austin Becker, 18.515. Dalton Conrad, Donnie Schroeder, your running order.
1 minute
1 minute
left.
to go, drivers. 1 minute to go. "25 seconds to go. 25 seconds. Austin Smith out front leading the way. 19.506. Rock Lee, 18.502. Dalton and Austin Becker back and forth they go for that number 3 and 4 spot. 5 seconds left on the clock.
Rockley done.
Rockley, you are done.
Little Perm done.
Austin Smith, you're done. You'll be done when you cross the line, drivers. You'll be done when you cross.
Dalton Conrad
Dalton is done. Austin is done.
Becker
Got
done.
one to finish here. Looking for Donnie Schroeder to finish. And
Donnie
that's
Schroeder
a
done.
race. Austin Smith going to take that one. Rock Lee second. Dalton Conrad third. Austin Becker fourth. Donnie Schroeder fifth. And Nick Worley, unfortunately, not
The
out there
race
for
is
that one.
completed.
We're going to blow the track off real quick, guys. So just hold your trucks there on the front straight. We're going to blow the track off very quickly. Get our turn marshals back out there from the last one, our 17.5 independent two-wheel drive buggy drivers. Get you back out there to corner marshal. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. All right, track is yours, guys. Track is yours. We had a couple drivers drop out, or switch classes, I should say, out of Stadium Truck. So we will be combining. You guys will only have two heats of Stadium Truck for the next round. All right, everybody is checked in here. Need all my turn marshals out there from that last one, guys. Turn marshals should be out there. Let's go ahead and close straightaway down. Let's line them up. Starting order is going to be Chad Noble, Sean Stevenson, Aaron Kuhn, Connor Herrick, and Tim Weekins. Let me see. I'll put one on. I need one to. Can I get one of you guys in the back corner, one of you two, to go on the bucket? And then I'll get one more right over here by the score tower. That'll work, yeah. Hey, Rock, would you want to marshal right up here? Yeah, right by me. All right, marshal's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Maybe. Chad Noble, Sean Stevenson, Aaron Kuhn, Connor Herrick, and Tim Weekins. Off and underway, 13.5 Stadium Truck, heat number 1. 20 Stadium Trucks here this weekend. Awesome to see. Let these drivers get a few laps in. I'll give you a running order. Your second heat of 13.5 Stadium Truck. Race number 11 going to be coming up next. Race number 11 coming up next. Oh, watch front straight, guys. Watch front straight.
We got Connor out front, Tim in second, Aaron then third, Chad in fourth, and Sean in fifth. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Halfway, 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. It's Connor, Tim, Aaron, Sean, and Chad is not out there anymore? Is Chad broke? Oh, sorry, Chad.
.140 to go here. Connor Herrick out front. Tim Weekins the number 2 spot. Aaron Kuhn the 3 spot. Sean Stevenson in the 4 spot. Oh, looks like Chad Noble out of this one. Connor Herrick on 18.504 pace. Tim Weekins in that 2 spot. Weekins down the front stretch. Aaron Kuhn making his comeback to racing after quite some time in the number 3 spot. He's on a 17.518. Sean Stevenson in 4th. Race number 11, our second heat of Stadium Truck coming up next. Race number 11, heat number 2 of Stadium Truck. You guys are up next.
1 minute left.
$30 seconds to go, drivers. 30 seconds to go. Connor Herrick still out front here, 18.506. Tim Weekins in second, 17.504. Aaron Kuhn, 16.505. Sean Stevenson, 14.505. Everybody pretty spread out on the clock here in this one. Race number 11, 13.5, Stadium Truck Heat 2 coming up next.
Aaron Kuhn done.
Aaron Kuhn is the only one done. Everybody else keep going.
Sean Stevenson
Sean
done.
Stevenson is done. Tim Weekins is done. Connor Herrick to finish.
Connor Herrick
And that's
done.
a race. Connor Herrick going to take that one. Tim Weekins second. Aaron Kuhn third. Sean Stevenson and Chad Noble.
The race is completed.
Get those drivers back out to turn marshal. I may need one volunteer turn marshal to help me out for this one. Only had 5 drivers in that race. Race number 11, our second heat of 13.5 Stadium Truck. You guys are up. Watch after the triple, guys. Watch after the triple. All right, straightaways closed, drivers. Let's go ahead and line them up here. Line them up. Got a couple transponders got to sort out here. Let's see here. Let me have Brooks Underberg. Brooks Underberg cross the loop for me. Perfect. All right, everybody else is all checked in. If I get one volunteer at the end of the front straight, one volunteer to just stand at the end of the front straight, be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. All right, marshal's ready. Drivers, go on and call your name. Todd Weekins, Donnie Schroeder, Alex Richards, Steve Spears, Brooks Underberg, Trevor Duncan, and Mark Smith. We're off and running here. 13.5 Stadium Truck. Heat number 2, race number 12. You guys should be through tech and up on the driver's stand. Race number 12, our third and final heat of Stadium Truck here for round 1 of qualifying. You should be through tech and up on the driver's stand. Four laps into this one. Alex Richards going to be out front leading the way, 17 and a 5.02 his pace. Todd Weekins in the number 2 spot, 16.501. Donnie Schroeder in the 3 spot. Now Chili Duncan up in the number 3 spot. Donnie in the 4, Steve Brooks and Mark, your running order. Alex Richards on 18.513 pace now. Only 3 seconds off that TQ time set by Connor Herrick in the last one. Chili jumping up into the number 2 spot now. So Duncan up into second, only 5 seconds back right now from Alex Richards. Duncan with fast lap of the race, a 15.7. 2 minutes down, 3 to go, 2 down, 3 to go. Oh, it looks like Alex Richards out of this one maybe. As they're making their way back around here, Trevor Duncan now going to be taking over that number 1 spot. Todd Weekins only 0.6 of a second back from in second. There goes Todd down the front stretch in the blue and yellow X-ray. Oh, help me on the front. He goes inside. He goes inside. .215 to go, drivers. 2:15 left to go. Chili out front, 17.509. Todd Weekins in number 2 spot. Mark Smith in the 3 spot. Steve Spears in the 4. We got 1 heat left to go, but as of right now, our top 2 drivers looking for a possible 3 and 4 overall for the round with 1 heat left to go. Minute 45 left to go, drivers. A minute 45 left to go. Duncan, Weekins, Smith, Spears, Schroeder, Underberg, and Richard, your running order. .120 left in this one. Chili Duncan in the blue and white through the step on, step off. Todd Weekins in the 2 spot. They are 1.1 seconds apart right now. Weekins in the blue and yellow on the right side. Mark Smith working his way up to the number 3 spot now as well. Steve Spears in 4. Donnie Schroeder. Oh, another truck down. I believe that may
1
be
minute
Mark.
left.
55 seconds to go. 55 seconds to go here in this one. Duncan out front. Todd Weekins second. Steve Spears third. Brooks Underberg now in the number 4 spot. Donnie Schroeder in the 5. Oh, it looks like he is back going now. 35 seconds to go. Trevor Duncan, 17.504 his pace. More trouble there in the step on, step off. Race number 12. You are up next. Race number 12. You guys are up next. Should be ready to go. Duncan, Weekins, Spears, Smith, Underberg, Schroeder, and Richards. Your running order here in this one. Oh, a little mistake there for your leader. Todd Weekins going to be 7 seconds back from him on the clock. Time winding down.
Donnie Schroeder done.
Donnie Schroeder, the only one done right now. Everybody else keep
Todd
going.
Weekins done.
Todd Weekins is done. You'll be done when you cross
Trevor
this
Duncan
time, drivers.
done.
Chili, you're done. Got 3 to finish here. Looking for Steve, Mark, and Brooks to finish. Oh, help me out.
Brooks Underberg
Brooks
done.
is done. Steve is done.
Steve Spears
Got
done.
Mark Smith to finish. And that's a race. Chili
Mark
going to take it.
Smith done.
17.504. Todd Weekins, 17.510. Steve Spears third. Mark Smith fourth. Brooks Underberg in the number 5 spot. Donnie Schroeder and Alex Richards.
The race is complete.
Get all those drivers back out to turn marshal. Our third heat of 13.5. Stadium truck, you guys are up. Once again, we get all those drivers back out to turn marshal. Heat number 12, you guys are up. Everybody getting checked in here. Once again, we'll get all the drivers back out to turn marshal from the last one. Race number 13, our first heat of open, 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy. You guys should be working your way to Tech. Race number 13 to Tech. Watch the back triple, guys. Watch the back triple. Watch the back triple. All right, straightaway's closed here, drivers. Let's go ahead and line them up. Straightaway's closed. Let's go ahead and line them up. I got everybody checked in. We are set to go here for this one. All right, Marshall's ready. All right, Marshall's ready. Drivers, go on and call your name. Dylan Becker, Robert Lowry, Jason Luther, Michael Rosenkrantz, Jordan Tetmeyer, Kenneth Nickel, and Rock Lee. We're off and underway here. I'll let all these drivers get a couple laps in. I'll give you your running order. This is race number 13, or race number 12, 13.5 Stadium Truck. Race number 13. You guys are up next. Race number 13, 75 two-wheel drive buggy, open, heat 1. You guys should be to Tech. Race 13 to Tech. Three laps into this one here. Rock Lee going to be out front. Jason Luther in the 2 spot. Dylan Becker in the 3 spot. Tetmeyer in the 4. Nickel, Rosenkrantz, and Lowry. Your running order. Once again, race number 13 coming up next. Rock Lee going to be out front, 16-5 flat. Brittany Joe. Two minutes down, 3 to go. 2 minutes down, 3 to go. Jason Luther taking over the number 1 spot now. 17-5, 16. He is, oh, and now Rock Lee taking it back over. So Rock going to be 1.8 seconds ahead of Jason now. Dylan Becker only 2 seconds back in the 3 spot. Jordan Tetmeyer in the 4 spot. Robert Lowry in the 5. Kenneth Nickel and Michael Rosenkrantz out of this one. Halfway, drivers, halfway. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Rock Lee, Jason Luther, Dylan Becker, Jordan Tetmeyer, Robert Lowry, your running order. Race number 13, our first heat is 17.5, open 2-wheel drive buggy. Coming up next. So right now, Connor Herrick holding on to that TQ spot. 18-5-10. Rock Lee's on a 17.505, only 5 seconds off that 18-lapper. Jason Luther going to be 11 seconds back from him now. Dylan Becker, 11 seconds back from him. Jordan, 13 seconds back from him. So everybody's starting to spread themselves out a bit. Robert Lowry in the 5. Kenneth Nickel and Rosenkrantz rounding out the rest of your field. $130 to go, drivers. $130 left to go. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
$35 seconds to go. 35 seconds to go. It's Rock Lee, Jason Luther, Dylan Becker, Jordan Tepmeyer, Robert Lowry, your running order. Once again, 17.5, two-wheel drive buggy. Open coming up next, race 13. You guys should be through tech and on the driver's stand.
Jason Luther done.
Jason Luther, you're done. Everybody else keep going.
Dylan
Everybody else
Becker
keep going. Dylan Becker, you're done. You'll be done when you cross this time around, drivers. You'll be done when you cross this time around. Got 3 to finish here.
Jordan
is done. Here comes Rock and Robert.
Rock Lee done.
And that's a race.
Rock
Lowry
Lee
going to
done.
take it. Jason Luther second. Dylan Becker third. Hold your cars on the straight, guys. We're going to blow the track off real quick. We're going to blow the track off real quick so you can set them on the front straight, but hold on to them for just a second.
The race is completed.
Hang on just a second here, guys. We're going to blow the track off. Let's get those turn marshals back out there from the last one. We'll get our turn marshals back out there. All right, guys, track is yours. Track is yours. Once again, need all those drivers from that last one back out to turn marshal. All those drivers from that last one back out to turn marshal. Get everybody checked in here. All right, looks like I do need one volunteer turn marshal to help me out, I believe, for this one. I think everybody else should be out there. All right, let's go ahead and line them up, guys. Line them up. Straightaways closed. Need one more volunteer to help me out on the bucket. One more volunteer to help me out on the bucket. Once again, one volunteer to help me out here on the bucket, guys. Who are we missing now? All right, looks like we got them. Thank you very much, volunteers. Marshal's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Brett Nelson, Shane Alberico, Adam Cash, Tyler Canine, Jason Mack, and Matthew Pyle. All right, we're off and underway here. Our first heat is 17.5 two-wheel drive open buggy. Race 13 on the track. Race number 14, you guys should be through tech. Race 14 through tech. Making your way up on the driver's stand. Race number 15, start thinking about it. 1:15 down, 3:45 to go. Tyler K9 going to be out front leading the way. Shane Alberico 0.7 of a second back in the number 2 spot. Brett Nelson in 3rd. Matthew Pyle in 4th. Jason Mack in 5th. $130 down, 3:30 to go. A lot of different option lines on that step on, step off. Couple drivers going for the quad. Some drivers are going triple single. Some going double double. Fast lap on the track right now. Shane Alberico 14.5. Tyler going to be out by 0.4 of a second right now, leading this one. Shane Alberico in 2nd. Matthew Pyle in the number 3 spot now. Brett Nelson drops to 4th. Jason Mack in the 5. 2 minutes down. 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. $240 left to go, drivers. 2:40 to go. Tyler going to be out front leading this one. 20 at a 5:01. 1 second off a 21 lap run. Tyler coming into the step on, step off section. Doubles on, doubles off. Shane Alberico in the number 2 spot. 1.5 seconds back from him. In the blue and yellow TLR down the front stretch. Matthew Pyle in the blue and green TLR in the number 3 spot. Brett Nelson in that 4 spot. Oh, trouble there for Pyle. Alberico gets hung up in that one. 2:05 left to go, drivers. 2:05 left to go. Minute 50, racers, minute 50. Tyler out front, Shane in 2nd, Matthew Pyle up to 3rd, Brett Nelson in 4th, Jason Mack in 5th. Adam Cash not out there for this one. Race number 14, our second heat of 17.5, open 2-wheel drive buggy coming up next. Tyler just clicks off his fastest lap of the race, a 14.7. Matthew Pyle clicks off his fastest, a 14.8. Top 3 drivers pretty close in fast lap times. Tyler, though, out to an 8.5 second lead now over Shane Alberico in 2nd. Matthew Pyle 5 seconds back from him in 3rd, so everybody pretty spread out here in this one. Brett Nelson 1.2 seconds back from Pyle. That's going to be our closest battle on the racetrack.
1 minute left.
$45 seconds to go, drivers. 45 seconds to go. $20 seconds to go, and now Shane Alberico, last lap around. Tyler with a little trouble here on the switchback section. Alberico going to be taking over the number 1 spot now. More trouble for Tyler on the step on, step off. 10 seconds to go. Matthew Pyle still sitting in the number 3 spot. Brett Nelson in the 4, Jason Mack in the 5. That is time. Everybody keep them rolling, keep them going.
Tyler K9 done.
Tyler, you're done.
Brett Nelson
Brett
done.
Nelson, you're done. You'll be done when you cross, drivers. Shane, you're done. Jason, you're done. Matthew, you're done. That's a race. Shane Alberico with 2 laps to go, taking that one. 20 at a 5:10. Tyler, 19.502. Matthew Pyle, 19.504. Brett Nelson, 19.509. And Jason Mack with a 16.506.
The race is completed.
Get all those drivers back out to turn marshal. Race number 14. You guys are up. Race number 14 getting checked in here. Race number 15, start making your way to Tech. Race number 15, start making your way to Tech. All right, I got everybody checked in here. Straightaway's closed, straightaway's closed. Let's go ahead and line them up. Looks like I got all my turn marshals out there. Thank you very much for that. Starting order in this one going to be Brent Riley, Jared Niderford, Damon Teal, Connor Herrick, Jana Peevler, Nick Worley, and Brittany Garrison. All right, marshals ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Brent Riley, Jared Niderford, Damon Teal, Connor Herrick, Jana Peevler, Nick Worley, Brittany Garrison. We're off and underway here. Race number 14 is on the track. Race number 15, you should be through Tech. Race number 15, working your way through Tech. Our third and final heat of 17.5 open two-wheel drive buggy coming up next. Three laps into this one. Damon Teal going to be out front. 18.05.10 his pace. Jana Peevler in the number 2 spot. Now Brent Riley up in the number 2 spot. Peevler in the 3 spot. Niderford and Worley back and forth for 4th and 5th. Herrick and Garrison, your running order. 130 down, 330 to go. 130 down, 330 left to go in this one. Damon Teal jumping up on the 19-lap run now. 19.05.14 his pace. Brent Riley on 18.506, Niderford 17.502, Herrick 17.503, Nick Worley 17.518, Jana Peevler and Brittany Garrison rounding out your field. Shane Alberico, your current TQ right now, 20 and a 5.10. .245 to go, 2:45 to go. Damon Teal still out front leading this one. Teal working his way down the front stretch on the right-hand side, the blue, white, and black. Coming back through the infield now, Brent Riley in second. Connor Herrick in third, Jared Niderford in fourth. Nick Worley, Jana Peevler, and Brittany Garrison, your running order. Brent Riley going to be 3.9 seconds back from your leader. Connor Herrick 6 seconds back from Riley. Jared Niderford making his off-road return, sitting in the number 4 spot right now. 2:10 to go, drivers. 2:10 left to go in this one. Fast lap of this race right now. Brent Riley in that number 2 spot. Connor Herrick still in the 3 spot. Herrick just turns his fastest lap of the race, a 15.5. Damon Teal out front leading the way, 19.5.12 his pace. One more heat of open 75 two-wheel drive buggy to go. Coming up next, race number 15. You should be through Tech and on the ramp. Race number 16. Start working your way towards Tech. Race number 16. Our 10 scale 4-wheel drive truggy class.
One minute left.
50 seconds to go, drivers. 50 seconds left to go. Damon Teal down to a 19.508 pace. Time to beat right now. Top qualifier, Shane Alberico, 20 at a 5:10. Damon right now, though, with one heat left to go, looking at a possible top 5 for the round. 30 seconds left to go. 30 seconds left to go. Teal, Riley, Herrick, Niederfer, Worley, Peevler, Garrison, your running order. That is time. Everybody keep them going. Keep them going.
Brent Riley done.
Brent Riley, you're done.
Jana Peevler done.
Jana Peevler, you're done. You'll be done when you cross this time around, drivers.
Connor Herrick done.
Connor Herrick, Jared
Jared
Niederfer, you're done.
Niederfer
Damon Teal is done.
Damon Teal done. Brittany Garrison done.
Looking for
Nick
Nick, and
Worley
that's a
done.
race. Damon Teal going to take that one, 19 at a 5:11. Brent Riley, 18.506. Connor Herrick, 18.508. Niederfer, Worley, Peevler, and Garrison.
The race is completed.
Get those drivers back out to turn marshal. Our final heat of 17.5 two-wheel drive open buggy. You guys are up. Get those turn marshals back out there from the last one. Getting everybody checked in here. All right, straightaways closed, straightaways closed. Let's line them up. Let's see here. Hey, Damon Teal, can I put you in that corner? Thank you very much. Starting order in this one going to be Rock Lee first, Emerson Sturgeon, Matt McGee, Chad Rubiking, David Peevler, Orlando Martinez, and Cole Card. Marshals ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Rock Lee, Emerson Sturgeon, Matt McGee, Chad Rubiking, David Peevler, Orlando Martinez, and Cole Card. Off and underway, our final heat of 75 two-wheel drive buggy. Time to beat Shane Alberico, 20 at a 5:10. Your current TQ time. Four laps into this one, Chad Rubiking out front leading the way. 20 at a 5:12, only 2 seconds off that TQ time. David Peevler in second, Orlando Martinez in third, Emerson Sturgeon in fourth. Cole Card, Matt McGee, and Rock Lee, your running order. 1:30 down, 3:30 to go. Race number 16, four-wheel drive Truggy. You guys are up next. Race number 16, four-wheel drive Truggy. You should be through tech and lined up. 3:10 left to go here in this one. 3:10 left to go. And now Orlando Martinez jumping up to the number 1 spot. Your top 4 drivers right now separated by only 4 seconds from first to fourth. It's Martinez now, Peevler in second, Sturgeon in third, Ruben King in fourth, Matt McGee in the number 5 spot, Rock Lee in the 6th spot, Cole Card in the 7th spot. Coming up on the halfway mark now. Martinez on a 19 at a 5:02. Fast lap of the race, Emerson Sturgeon. And now Emerson with a new fast lap of the race, a 14:1. Rocking and rolling. 19 at a 5:01 for Emerson. Here comes Sturgeon down the front stretch. In the gold, TLR. Yellow wheels, Orlando Martinez. In the green, white, and red, Associated down the front stretch now. Emerson Sturgeon taking over the number 1 spot. 19 at a 5:01 his pace. TQ time is at 20 to 5:10. He is pushing that 20 lapper. Sturgeon last time by with a 16:0. Martinez now your leader by 0.5 of a second. David Peevler in third. Ruben King in fourth. McGee, Lee, and Card. Minute 30 left to go, minute 30 to go. Emerson Sturgeon back to the front now. Sturgeon out front on a 20 to 5:13 pace, 3 seconds off. Shane Alberico's time. Orlando Martinez, 2.5 seconds back in second. David Peevler in third. Matt McGee, Rock Lee, Chad Ruben King, Cole Card, your running order here in this one. 1:05 left to go. Martinez goes upside down. Emerson Sturgeon down the front stretch now. That time by with a 14:7. He's on a 20
left.
at a 5:10.9. 0.8 of a second off the TQ time. Oh, comes up short on the back triple. 45 seconds to go. Orlando Martinez still in second. David Peevler in third. Matt McGee in the number 4 spot. Rock Lee in the 5. Chad Rubick, Cole Card, 30 seconds to go. Race number 16, 10 scale 4-wheel drive truggy. You guys are up next. Race number 16, 10 scale 4-wheel drive truggy. That is time. Everybody keep them going. Keep them going.
Rock Lee done.
Rock Lee, you are the only one done. Everybody else keep going.
Matt McGee done.
Matt McGee is done. You'll be done when you cross. Drivers, you'll be done when you cross.
David Peevler done.
David is done.
Chad Ruben King done.
Chad Ruben King, you're done.
Cole Card done.
Cole Card is done.
Orlando Martinez done.
And it looks like that is going to do it. David Peevler on the last lap, 19 to 5:06. Orlando Martinez taking second, 19 to 5:13. Emerson with an 18 and a 4:48, so not sure what happened there to Emerson. Rock Lee, Matt, Chad, and Cole.
The race is completed.
We'll get all those drivers back out to turn marshal. Race number 16, 10 scale, 4-wheel drive, truggy. Taking the track now. Race number 17, mod 2-wheel drive buggy. Start checking them in, guys. Mod 2-wheel drive buggy, start checking them in at the tech table. Mod 2-wheel, race number 17 to the tech table. All right, let's go ahead and close the straightaway down. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. All right, looks like I got everybody checked here. It's going to be Jake, Aaron, Doug, Sam, Josh, Tyler, and Tim. Marshall's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Jake, Aaron, Doug, Sam, Josh, Tyler, and Tim. We're off and underway here. 10th scale, 4-wheel drive, truggy. Mod 2-wheel drive buggy going to be coming up next. Mod 2-wheel coming up next. We will be blowing the track off after this race. We'll blow the track off very quickly right after this race. Four laps into this one, Josh Weekins out front. Tyler Fleming second, Tim Weekins third. Doug Hunley in the number 4 spot. Aaron Kuhn, now it's all jumping around here. Tyler Fleming up into the front now. It's now going to be Josh Weekins out front. Tim Weekins in second. Doug Hunley in the number 3 spot. Jake Conrad in the 4 spot. Sam White in the 5. Looks like we got a couple cars out of this one already. So Josh Weekins leading the way. Oh, he tumbles there through the switchbacks. Down the front stretch he goes, the blue and yellow. Tim Weekins in the green, white, and blue. Only 7 seconds back from him right now. Doug Hunley in the 3 spot. Jake Conrad in the 4. Sam White in the 5. Fleming and Kuhn off the track here in this one. We got 5 drivers on the track, and they are all but one down the front stretch together. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Halfway, drivers, halfway. Race number 17, Mod 2-wheel drive buggy. Heat 1, you guys are up next. Race number 17, Mod 2-wheel drive buggy. Heat 1 coming up next. Minute 35 to go. Minute 35 to go. Josh Weekins still out front. 19 at a 5:04. Tim Weekins in the number 2 spot. 3 seconds back from him. Doug Hunley in 3rd. Jake Conrad in 4th. Sam White in 5th. Tyler Fleming, Aaron Kuhn. 120 to go. 120 to go here in 10 scale 4-wheel drive. Truggy. Our first heat of Mod 2-wheel drive buggy coming up next here in race number 17. One minute to go, drivers. 1 minute.
One minute
left to
left.
go. Your leader up and over the back. Triple he goes. Tim Weekins in 2nd. Over the quad. Doug Hunley in the 3 spot. Doug going to be that all yellow truck, yellow wheels on the right side. Jake Conrad in the number 4 spot. As he heads down the front stretch, the silver and blue. "20 seconds to go, drivers. 20 seconds left to go." Josh Weekins, Tim Weekins, Doug Hundley, Jake Conrad, Sam White, Tyler Fleming, Aaron Kuhn. That is your running order right now. Time has expired. Everybody keep them going.
Jake Conrad done.
Jake Conrad, the only one done. Everybody else keep going.
Sam White done.
Sam White, you're done. Doug Hundley, you're done.
Hundley
Josh
done.
Weekins, you're done. Got one to finish.
Josh
Looking for
Weekins
Tim
done.
Weekins to finish. And that's a
Tim
race.
Weekins done.
Josh Weekins going to take it 19.509. Tim Weekins 19.512. Doug Hundley, Jake Conrad, and Sam White. We'll get all those drivers back out to turn marshal. We're going to blow the track off very quickly. Get all those drivers back out to turn marshal. We'll blow the track off real quick as we get set to go for Mod Buggy heat number 1.
The race is completed.
All right, guys, track is yours. Track is yours. Got our turn marshals back out there from the last one. Get these drivers checked in. All right, marshals or drivers straightaways closed. Let's line them up here on the left side. Line them up on the left side. Starting order is going to be Drew Rubenking, Nick Gibson, David Alberico, Alex Richards, Jake Stolzing, and Mitchell Gardner. Looks like we got all of our marshals in place. Marshals ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Drew Rubenking, Nick Gibson, David Alberico, Alex Richards, Jake Stolzing, Mitchell Gardner. All right, we are off and underway here in this one. Mod 2-wheel drive buggy, heat number 1. Race number 18, Mod 2-wheel drive buggy, heat number 2. You guys should be working your way through tech. Race number 18 through tech. And 4 laps into this one. Nick Gibson going to be out front, 22 to 5:11. Drew Rubenking in the number 2 spot. Mitchell Gardner in the 3 spot. Alberico in the 4 spot. Stolzing and Richards, your running order. 1:30 down, 3:30 left to go here in this one. Drew Rubenking now taking over the number 1 spot. Rubenking in the pink and a white. Down the front stretch he goes. Nick Gibson with a 13.9 that time by. David Alberico in the number 3 spot. Mitchell Gardner in the 4. Jake Stolzing in the 5. Alex Richards in the 6. Gibson taking over the number 1 spot now, 0.4 of a second ahead of Ruben King. 2 minutes down, 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. Nick Gibson coming around to the front side here. The orange, white, and black, your race leader. On to the right side of the track he goes. Drew Ruben King in the number 2 spot. Ruben King headed into the quad section of the pink and white. David Alberico in the 3 spot. In the red and yellow, Mitchell Gardner in the 4. Jake Stolzing and Alex Richards, your running order. Halfway, drivers, halfway. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Gibson, Ruben King, Alberico, Gardner, Stolzing, Richards. Nick Gibson now at 13.8. That last time by. Ruben King with a 13.8 as well for his fast lap. 2:10 to go, drivers. 2:10 to go. Another heat of Mod 2 wheel coming up next. Minute 35 to go, drivers. A minute 35 left to go. It's still going to be Nick Gibson out front on a 22.513. Ruben King, 21.5 flat. Alberico, 21.509. Mitchell Gardner, 21.511. Stolzing on a 20.510. And Richards on 18.516. 120 to go, drivers. 120 left to go. Drew Ruben King, that time by a 13.7 for Drew Ruben King.
1 minute left.
Trying to close the gap up. He's only 1 second back from Gibson. Oh, makes a mistake on the back triple. He's now going to be 6 seconds back. 45 seconds left to go here. Gibson looking to set early TQ time. Gibson, Ruben King, Alberico, Gardner, Stolzing, and Richards. Your running order. $15 seconds to go. Nick Gibson with a 13.7 last time by. 10 seconds to go, drivers. 10 seconds left to go. That is time. Everybody keep them rolling. Oh, your leader goes upside down.
Nick Gibson done.
Nick Gibson, you are done. Everybody else, keep them going, keep them going, keep them going. Nick Gibson, the only one done.
David Alberico done.
Alberico, you're done.
Drew Ruben King
Ruben
done.
King, you're done.
Jake Stolzing
Stolzing, Rich, and that's a race.
Alex
Nick Gibson
Richards
will take
done.
it 21.5 flat.
Mitchell Gardner
Alberico
done.
jumps up to second, 21.509. Mitchell Gardner, 21.510. Drew Ruben King, 21.514, followed by Stolzing and Richards. We'll get all those
The
drivers
race is completed.
back out to turn marshal. Race number 18, Mod 2 Drive Buggy Heat number 2. Race number 19, our first heat of 13.5 4 Drive Buggy. Start making your way to Tech. Race number 19, start making your way to Tech. I got everybody checked in here. All my marshals out there, thank you very much, guys. All right, straightaways closed. Let's go ahead and line them up here. It's going to be Braxton Culley, Noah Hicklin, Chris Albright, James Nelson, Joe Duffy, Mason Herrick, and Rico Karstens. Our starting order here in this one. Marshall's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Braxton, Noah, Chris, James, Joe, Mason, and Rico. We're off and running our second heat of Mod 2-wheel drive buggy, race number 19. Our first heat of 13.5 4-wheel drive buggy. You guys should be through tech. Race number 19, working your way through tech. Four laps into this one. Mason Herrick going to be out front leading the way. Braxton Cully in the number 2 spot. Rico Carson to the 3 spot. Joe Duffy, Chris Albright, Noah Hicklin, James Nelson. Your running order. .140 down, 3:20 to go. Mason Herrick out front on 21.506. 6 seconds off that TQ time for Nick Gibson. Braxton Cully on a 21.508. Rico Carson's 21.514. Rico with a 14.7 last time by. Fast lap of the race, Braxton Cully a 14.0. Joe Duffy in the number 4 spot. Albright in the 5 spot. Hicklin in the 6. James Nelson in the 7. 2:05 down, 2:55 to go. 2:05 down, 2:55 to go. Braxton Cully taking over the number 1 spot now. 21.504, 4 seconds off that TQ time. Looking at a possible second overall for the round. Mason Herrick in second. Rico Carson's in third. Joe Duffy, Chris Albright, James Nelson, Noah Hicklin. Your leader in the green, white, and yellow. TLR buggy working his way through the rhythm section. All sorts of carnage. Oh, your leader getting caught up in more traffic there. That may change things up here for both Cully and Karstens. It does. Mason Herrick now your race leader. Braxton Cully in second. Joe Duffy third. Rico Carson's fourth. Chris Albright fifth. Nelson and Hicklin your running order. 1:30 to go, drivers. 1:30 left to go. After this race, we will be blowing off the track after this race before we get started with our 13.5 4-wheel drive buggy class. 1 minute to go, 1 minute to go. Cully, Herrick, Duffy, Karstens, Nelson, Albright, and Hicklin. Braxton Cully back to the front now, 21 at a 5:10. Looking at a third overall for the round as of right now. 30 seconds to go. Mason Herrick sitting second here in this one. Rico Carson's back up to third. Joe Duffy in fourth. James Nelson in fifth. Albright in sixth. Noah Hicklin in the 7th spot. That is time. Everybody keep them going. Everybody keep them going.
Chris Albright done.
Chris Albright, Noah
Noah
Hicklin, the
Hickman
only
done.
ones done. Everybody else should be done when you cross. Should be done when you cross.
Braxton
Braxton
Cully
is
done.
done. James is done.
James Nelson done. Joe Duffy done.
Joe Duffy's done. Rico's done.
Mason
Mason
Herrick
is done.
done.
That is a race. Mason
Rico
Herrick on the
Karsten's
last
done.
lap by 9/10 of a second. Going to take that one. Braxton Cully second. Rico third. Joe Duffy, James, Chris, and Noah. We're going to blow the track
race
off
is
real quick here.
completed.
So our first heat of 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy. Set your cars on the front straight, but hold them there for a second. We'll blow the track off real quick. Hang on just a second here, guys. Track is closed. Track is closed. We're going to blow the track off real quick. All right, track is yours. Track is yours. This is going to be race number 19, our first seat of 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy. Everybody getting checked in here. Call red. Hamilton. All right, guys, let's go ahead and close the front straightaway. Close the front straight. Jared Niderfer, I'll have you cross the line for me. Jared Niderfer, cross the line for me. Oh, he's stuck. All right, we're good. All right, it's going to be Sam White, Jared Niderfer, Dustin Hamilton, Jeff Porter, Dalton Conrad, Brittany Garrison, and Barrett Davis. Marshall's ready. Drivers, go and call your name. Sam White, Jared Niderfer, Dustin Hamilton, Jeff Porter, Dalton Conrad, Brittany Garrison, and Barrett Davis. We're off and underway here for our first heat of 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy. Race number 19 on the track. Race number 20, you guys should be in tech. Race 20 to tech. Four laps into this one, Dustin Hamilton out front leading the way. Dalton Conrad in the number 2 spot. Jared Niderfer in the 3 spot. Sam White, Brittany Garrison, Barrett Davis, and Jeff Porter, your running order. Your leader right now on a 19 and a 5:04 pace. 4 seconds off a 20-lap run. It's Hamilton, Conrad, Niderfer, Garrison, White, Davis, and Porter. 3 minutes left to go here. 3 minutes left to go. Dustin Hamilton with a 6-second lead over Dalton in the number 2 spot. Jared Niderfer in the 3 spot. Brittany Garrison up to the 4 spot. Sam White in the 5. Jeff Porter and Barrett Davis. Fast lap right now at 15.1 by your race leader. Dalton Conrad at his fast lap at 15.1. Jared Niderfer at the 15.9. 225 down, 235 to go, 235 left to go. At the halfway mark now here in this one. Hamilton, Conrad, Niderfer, Garrison, White, Porter, and Davis, your running order. Two minutes left to go, drivers. 2 minutes left to go. Race number 20, you guys are up next. Race number 20. $130 to go, $130 to go. It's still going to be Dustin Hamilton out front, looking to set the early TQ time. 20 to 5:15 in the all-orange buggy, white wheels. He's got a clear track ahead of him right now as he comes around the left side, down the front stretch. Dalton Conrad in the number 2 spot, Jared Niderfer in the 3 spot, Brittany Garrison in the 4, Sam White in the 5, Jeff Porter and Barrett Davis. 1 minute to go.
One minute left.
$50 seconds left to go. 50 seconds left to go. Hamilton, Conrad, Niderfer, Garrison, White, Porter, and Davis, your running order. New fast lap of the race now, Dalton Conrad with a 14.6. 15 seconds to go, 15 seconds to go. Hamilton, Conrad, Niderfer, Garrison, White, Porter, and Davis, still your running order. Everybody pretty spread out here in this one. 5 seconds left to go.
Jeff Porter done.
Jeff Porter is done.
Jared
Jared
Niderfer
Niderfer, you're done. You'll be done when you cross this time around, drivers.
Dalton Conrad
Dalton, you're
done.
Dustin, you're done.
Hamilton done.
Got 2 to finish here, 2 to finish,
Brittany
and that's
Garrison
a race.
done.
Dustin Hamilton will
Sam
take it
White
20 to
done.
5-12. Dalton second with 19.507. Jared Niderfer third. Brittany, Sam, Jeff, and Barrett. We'll
race
get all
is
those drivers
completed.
back out to turn marshal. Race number 20, our second heat of 13.5 four-drive buggy. Track is yours. All right, race number 20, taking the track right now. Get our turn marshals back out there. All right, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Let's go ahead and line them up. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think Adam Cash is not here. I do believe. All right, it's going to be Jack, Shane, Martin, Josh, Jason, and Damon. Marshall's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Jack, Shane, Martin, Adam, Josh, Jason, and Damon. This is race number 20 on the track. Shane Alberico going to be out front, leading the way, 21 at a 5:01. 1 second off a 22-lap run. Damon Teal on a 20-5 flat. Jason Mack on a 19.5.16. Josh Weekins, 18 at a 5:09. Foster on a 16.5.18. Martin Holmes, Adam Cash not out there. Alberico, Teal, Weekins, your top three right now. Shane Alberico on new TQ time. He's on a 21 at a 5 flat. Looking at a possible 22-lap run here in this one. Halfway, drivers, halfway. Alberico, Teal, Weekins, Jason Mack, Foster, Holmes, and Cash, your running order. If I could for just a second, I'll get Chuck Kleinhagen to the score tower for just a second, please. Chuck Kleinhagen to the score tower for just a second. 250 down, 210 to go, 250 down, 210 to go. Shane Alberico still out front, 21.501. Damon Teal, 21.513. Josh Weekins, 19.501. Jason Mack, 18.509. Foster, 16.503. Holmes with a 16.511 pace. Watch for the straightaway, watch for the straightaway. Holy moly. Minute 30 to go, drivers. Minute 30 left to go. It's Alberico out front here in this one. Teal in second. Josh Weekins third. Minute 15 to go, drivers. A minute 15 left to go. Alberico on a 21.501 pace, 1 second off a 22-lap run. Damon Teal in
1
second.
minute left.
Josh Weekins third. Martin Holmes fourth. Jack Foster, Jason Mack, Adam Cash not out there in this one. "40 seconds to go, drivers. 40 seconds left to go." "15 seconds left to go. 15 seconds left to go." That is time. Everybody keep them going. Everybody keep them going.
Jack Foster done. Shame Alberico done. Damon Teal
Alberico's done. Foster's done. Teal
Martin
is done.
Holmes
Holmes is done. Looking for Josh Weekins to finish, and that's a race.
Josh
Shane Alberico
Weekins
going to take
done.
it 21.502. Damon Teal 20-505. Josh Weekins, Martin Holmes, Jack Foster.
The race
We'll
is
get all those
completed.
drivers back out to turn marshal, and I will get Joe Duffy to run these next two. All right, let's get everybody checked in here. I'm going to hand it over to Joe.
All right, guys, we'll go and shut down the straightaway. We need one more marshal from the last race back out here to marshal. One more driver from the last race back out here to marshal, or a volunteer. Jason Love, can you drive across the finish line for me real quick? That was Jason. Okay. And then Zach Spears, can you drive across for me? All right. Need a marshal in the center, please. Someone help us out. There we go. All right. Drivers are ready. Marshals are ready. You guys will go when I call your name in less than 5. Tegan Cummings, Tim Weekins, David Peebler, Todd Weekins, Sean Stevenson, Jason Love, and Zach Spears. We're off and rolling race 21, third heat of 13.5 four-wheel. Watch it after the quad. Watch it after the quad. That is clear. One minute down, 4 to go. 1 minute down, 4 to go. Tim Weekins going to be up front. 20 and a 5:10. David Peebler in the 2 spot, 10 seconds back. Jason Love in 3rd. Todd Weekins in the 4 spot. Tegan in the 5. Zach 6 and Sean 7. Minute 15 down, 3:45 to go. Watch it on the right side, doubles. That is clear. Watch it after the 4-pack of the center tabletop. Minute 45 down, 3:15 to go. Minute 45 down, 3:15 to go. It's Tim Weekins up front, 20 and a 5:15. David Peebler in the 2 spot, going to be 10 seconds back on a 18.510. Tegan Cummings on a 16.511. Todd on a 16.512. Zach Spears in the 5 spot. Jason Love in the 6. Sean Stevenson in the 7. 2:15 down, 2:45 to go. 2:45 down, 2:15 to go. Tim Weekend still up front, 20 and a 5:09. Having a little trouble after the center. David Peebler in the 2 spot, 9 seconds back on a 19.511. Tegan Cummings in 3rd, Todd Weekends in the 4. Jason Love 5, Zach 6, and Sean in the 7 spot. 3 minutes down, 2 to go, 3 down, 2 to go. Watch it after the center. That is clear. Minute 30 left to go. Minute 30 left to go. Tim Weekend still up front, 19.503. Tim's only got a 3-second lead now over David in the 2 spot on a 19.508. Tegan Cummings still in 3rd. Todd in the 4. Jason, Zach, and Sean. Minute 10 left to go. Watch it in the center.
1 minute left.
That is clear. Under a minute left to go, 50 seconds left to go. Tim Weekends hanging on to this one. David Peebler still running 2nd. Tegan in 3rd. Jason, Todd, Zach, and Sean. 40 seconds left to go. That is time. Everybody keep them going, keep them going, keep them going. Nobody is done.
Tim Weekend's done. Tegan Cummings
Everybody
done.
keep them going, keep them going.
Todd Weekend's done. David
You guys will be done as you cross.
Jason Love done.
Got 2 to finish. Waiting on Zach and Sean.
Zach Spears done. Sean Stevenson
That
done.
is a race. Tim Weekend's going to take that. 19 flat. David Peebler in the 2. Tegan, Todd, Jason, Zach, and Sean.
The race is
Up
completed.
now, race 22. 4th heat of 13.5 4-wheel. You guys are up. Get drivers from the last race back out here to Marshall. If you were in that last race, get you all back out here to Marshall. Once again, if you were in that last race, get you back out here to Marshall. Tyler Canine, you drive across the finish line for me. Go ahead and shut down the straight. Get you all lined up here on the left side. Got all my marshals. Thank you, guys. I'm not getting a check from your car, Tyler. Go by one more time. Nothing. All right. Got everybody checked in. Drivers are all ready. Marshals are ready. You guys will go when I call your name in less than 5. Orlando Martinez, Tyler Canine, Chad Rubenking, Brett Nelson, James Nelson, Mike Garrison, and Jake Connard. Everybody is on the clock. Watch after the center. That is clear. coming up on. 1 minute down, 4 to go. Chad Rubenking going to be up front early on. 20 and a 5:02. Brett Nelson in the 2 spot, only 3/10 behind Chad Rubenking. Minute 45 down, 3:15 to go. Brett Nelson up front, 20 and a 5:05. MG Wheels 247 in the 2 spot, 20 and a 5:14. James Nelson in 3rd, Tyler in the 4. Orlando 5, Chad 6, and Jake 7. .215 down, 2:45 to go. Brett Nelson up front, 20 and a 5:01. Unsweet T in the 2 spot on a 20-5:14. Going to be 5 seconds back. James Nelson, Orlando Martinez in 3rd. James Nelson in the 4. Tyler 5, Jake 6, and Chad 7. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go, halfway. Minute 45 left to go, minute 45 left to go. Brett Nelson still up front, 20 and a 5:01. Mike Garrison in the 2 spot, only 7 seconds back on a 20 and a 5:14. Watch it after the quad. Orlando in 3rd, James Nelson in the 4, Tyler 5, Jake 6, and Chad 7. Minute 20 left to go.
One minute left.
.50 seconds left to go, 50 seconds left to go. Brett Nelson still up front. Orlando Martinez jumping up to that 2 spot. Mike Garrison in 3rd, going to be 3 seconds behind Orlando. Tyler in the 4, Chad in the 5, James in the 6. 35 seconds left to go, 35 seconds left to go. Race 23, you guys are up next. Watch it after the center. Ten seconds left to go. That is time. Everybody keep them going, keep them going.
James Nelson done.
Keep them going, keep them going.
Mike Garrison done. Orlando Martinez
You guys will be done as you cross. Bring them to the
Tyler
line. You'll be done
K9
when you
done.
cross.
Brett
That
Nelson
is a
done.
race. Brett Nelson going
Chad
to take that
Rubenking
20 and a
done.
5:10. Orlando in the 2 spot. Mike Garrison in 3rd. James Nelson 4, Tyler 5, Chad 6, and Jake in the 7.
The race is completed.
Up now, race 23, 5th heat of 13.5. You guys are up. Race 23, fifth heat of 13.5 getting checked in. Get all my drivers from the last race back out here to Marshall. Getting everybody checked in. Get all my drivers from the last race back out here to Marshall.
All right, our final heat of 13.5 four-drive buggy coming up right now. Let's go ahead and close the straightaway down, guys. Straightaway's closed. I do need a... Let's see, I need one more in the middle. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Hey, Brett Nelson, would you want to take that bucket? Yeah, then I'll put James. Brett says no. He says I'm out. I don't blame you. You want to take the bucket? Okay. I appreciate your honesty. Can I get somebody on the bucket in the middle? One volunteer to help me out. Yeah, let's do that. James, you want to take it down here and I'll put him on the bucket? Yeah, you want to go down there? No, we're good. All right, somebody's car sounds like a spaceship. All right, Marshall's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Austin, Dylan, Emerson, Tyler, Nick, Jason, and Connor. And 3 laps into this one. Connor Herrick going to be out front. Emerson Sturgeon in second. Austin Smith third. Tyler Fleming fourth. Nick Worley fifth. Dylan Becker sixth. Jason Luther seventh. .335 left to go. Emerson Sturgeon out front on a 20 at a 5:03. Time to beat right now is a 21:502 by Shane Alberico. Emerson Sturgeon of the Hobbyplex on the right-hand side of the track. He goes right now, putting down a good lap that time. His fast lap early on, a 13.8. Wow, he is moving. Connor Herrick in the number 2 spot. Austin Smith in that 3 spot. Nick Worley in the 4 spot. Tyler Fleming in the 5. Luther and Becker. Your running order here in this one. 2 minutes down, 3 to go, drivers. 2 down, 3 to go. Oh, no. Emerson out of this one. So your race leader dropping out of here in this one. Connor Herrick going to take over that number 1 spot now. Austin Smith in second. Tyler Fleming third. Worley, Luther, Becker. Your running order. .205 left to go. 205 left to go. Get that car off the track. Take that car off the track. 2 minutes left to go, drivers. 2 minutes left to go. Just pull it. $140 left to go here. $140 left to go. Oh, carnage on the backside. Austin Smith going to be out front. Tyler Fleming in that number 2 spot. Now Nick Worley up in the number 2 spot. Tyler Fleming in the 3. Connor Herrick dropping to the number 4 spot. Austin out front right now on a 20 to 5:11 pace as he's working his way around. Austin down the front stretch onto the right-hand side of the track he goes. The red, orange, and yellow wheels up and over the quad. One minute left to go, drivers. 1 minute left to go.
1 minute left.
Oh, watch the front straight. He goes inside. $40 seconds to go, drivers. 40 seconds to go. It's Austin Smith out front, Nick Worley in second. Connor Herrick in third, Tyler Fleming fourth, Jason Luther. Becker and Surgeon out of this one. Race number 24, 13.5, two-wheel drive short course. You guys will be up next. We will blow the track off after this one, guys. We'll blow the track off after this race.
Little Perm done.
Austin Smith, you're done.
Tyler Fleming done.
Tyler Fleming is done.
Nick Worley done.
Nick Worley, you're done.
Jason Luther done.
Jason Luther's done. 1 to go here.
Connor Herrick
And that's
done.
a race. Austin Smith going to take it 20 to 5:04. Nick Worley 19.5:11. Connor Herrick 19.5:13. We'll blow the track off here real quick.
The race is completed.
Race number 24, 35 two-wheel drive short course. You guys are up. Joe Duffy, would you mind? I'll get Joe Duffy. All right, guys, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. We're going to blow the track off real quick. We'll blow the track off real quick. All right, track is yours. Track is yours. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and close straightaway down, guys. Straightaway's closed. Let's line them up here. It's going to be Jack Foster starting first, Dalton Conrad starting second, Martin Holmes third, Matt McGee, Matthew Pyle, and Aaron Kuhn. All righty, and Marshall's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Jack, Dalton, Martin, Matt McGee, Matthew Pyle, and Aaron Kuhn. We're off and underway for 13.5 two-wheel drive short course. 3 heats this two-wheel drive short course here this weekend. Once again, we will be doing a resort after each round. So we'll do resort after round 1. We'll probably do a little track maintenance as well. We did have a few drivers drop out and switch some classes, so I think we'll have a few less races in round 2 and 3. .130 down, 3:30 to go. Matthew Pyle out front leading the way. The green, silver, and blue working his way into the center section. Up and over the step on, step off. Matt McGee in the number 2 spot. Dalton Conrad in the 3. Aaron Kuhn in the 4. Martin Holmes and Jack Foster, your running order. Matt McGee's only 2.3 seconds back from Matthew Pyle right now. As Pyle works his way into the infield now. Into the step on, step off. Matt McGee in second. Race number 25, our second heat of 13.5 two-wheel drive short course. You guys are up next. Race number 25, our second heat of 13.5 two-wheel drive short course. You guys are up next. That's fine. Minute 55 to go, minute 55 to go. Matthew Pyle still out front, 19 to 5:16. Matt McGee in the number 2 spot. Dalton Conrad in the 3. Aaron Kuhn in the 4. Martin Holmes in the 5. Jack Foster in the 6. A minute 40. Fast lap on the track here in this one. Matthew Pyle, the green and blue, down the front stretch with a 15.5. Matt McGee in that 2 spot, 3.7 seconds back right now. He's on an 18.05.05, only 5 seconds off the 19-lap run. 2 more heats at 13.5 two-wheel drive short course coming up next. Race number 25, you should be through Tech. Race 25 should be through Tech and on the driver's stand. Race number 26, start making your way to Tech.
One minute left.
1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute left to go here in this one. Matthew Pyle out front leading the way. Here comes Pyle down the front stretch now. McGee in the 2 spot. Dalton Conrad in the 3. Aaron Kuhn in the 4. Martin Holmes in the 5. And Jack Foster still in that number 6 spot. Pyle on 18.5.02, now only 2 seconds ahead of Matt McGee. So Matt McGee trying to close that gap up on your race leader. And now Matt McGee by 0.2 of a second leading the way with 15 seconds to go. McGee, Pyle, Conrad, Kuhn, Holmes, and Foster Here comes Matthew Pyle. Pyle takes the lead back. That time by. He's now got a 1 second lead over Matt McGee. Time is going to expire.
Martin Holmes done. Jack Foster done. Matthew Pyle done. Matt McGee done. Dalton Conrad done.
One to finish here. That is a
Aaron
race.
Kuhn done.
Matthew Pyle will take it by 9/10 of a second over Matt McGee. Dalton Conrad third, Aaron Kuhn, Martin Holmes, and Jack Foster.
The race is completed.
We'll get all those drivers back out to turn marshal. Race number 25, our second heat of 13.5 to arrive short course. You guys are up. Let's get them out there, get them checked in. All right, we'll get all those drivers back out to turn marshal here. And it looks like I got everybody checked in. Go ahead and close the straightaway down, drivers. Straightaway's closed. Let's go ahead and line them up. Starting order in this one going to be Brian York, Sam Reed, Dustin Hamilton, Brett Nelson, Evan Stansberry, Kevin Correll, and Lane York. Let's see here. Can I get, I need one of you, somebody to take that middle bucket there, and then I'll need somebody to take, hey, Matt McGee. Can I put you over here in this corner? Perfect. Yes, please, that'd be great. Okay, never mind. All right, marshal's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Brian, Sam Reed, Dustin Hamilton, Brett Nelson, Evan Stansberry, Kevin Krell, and Lane York. Off and running. Here we go. Let all these drivers get a couple laps in. I'll give you your running order. Four laps into this one. It's going to be Brett Nelson out front. Dustin Hamilton in that number 2 spot. Sam Reed in the 3 spot. Evan Stansberry in the 4. Kevin Correll in the 5. Lane York and Brian York. 130 down, 330 to go. 130 down, 330 to go. Race number 26, our final heat of 13.5 two-wheel drive short course. Coming up next for round 1. Brett Nelson right now out to 11-second lead here in this one. Dustin Hamilton second, Sam Reed in third. Hamilton and Reed 2 seconds apart. Kevin Correll in the number 4 spot. Evan Stansberry in the 5 spot. Lane York and Brian York 2:45 left to go. 2:45 left to go. Two minutes to go, drivers. 2 minutes to go. Brett Nelson still out front, 19:05.06. Here in this one, he is on a new TQ time. Dustin Hamilton on 18:05.16. Sam Reed on 17:05.18. Kevin on a 16:05.07. Stansberry, York, and York, you're rounding out your field, 1:30 to go. Once again, after race number 28, we'll be doing a resort. So the race numbers will change. We'll also be doing a little bit of track maintenance.
1 minute left.
55 seconds left to go. 55 seconds to go. That is time. Everybody keep them going. Everybody keep them going.
Dustin Hamilton done.
Dustin Hamilton, the only one done.
Evan Stansberry
Evan
done.
Stansberry, you're done. You'll be done when you cross the line this time by, drivers.
Lane York done.
Lane is done. Brian is
York
done.
Brett Nelson
Brett
done.
is done. Looking for,
Kevin
there's
Correll
Kevin,
done.
and that's a race.
Sam Reed
Brett
done.
Nelson will take it. New TQ, 19:05.12. Dustin Hamilton second. Sam Reed third.
The
Get all
race
those
is
drivers
completed.
back out to turn marshal. Race number 26. 13.5, two-wheel drive short course, heat number 3. You guys are up next. Looks like I got everybody checked in. Let's go ahead and close the straightaway down. Straightaway's closed. Let's go ahead and line them up over here by the loop. Get a couple more turn marshals out there in the center section, and we'll be ready to go here at this one. Starting order is going to be Rich McMillan, Tyler Fleming, Rock Lee, Chili Duncan, Kenneth Nickel, and Bear Davis, and Chad Noble. All right, marshals ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Slow computer. Rich McMillan, Tyler Fleming, Rock Lee, Trevor Duncan, Kenneth Nickel, Barrett Davis, and Chad Noble. We're off and running here in this one. Race number 27, Mod 4-wheel drive buggy. Our one and only heat for Mod 4-wheel coming up next. Mod 4-wheel. You guys should be working your way through tech. Race number 27, race number 28, four-wheel drive short course. Start working your way towards tech as well. If I could, I'll get Joe Duffy to maybe take this one over and run the next one for me. Three laps into this one. Chili Duncan out front leading the way, 17:05:02 his pace. The blue, white, and black through the rhythm section, the double-double. Rockley in the number 2 spot as he comes down the front stretch. Chad Noble in that number 3 spot. Up and over the back, triple he goes. Tyler Fleming in 4th. Rich McMillan, Kenneth Nickel, and Barrett Davis. $140 down, $320 to go. $140 down, $320 to go. Mod 4-wheel drive buggy coming up next, race number 27. $305 to go, $305 to go. Rock Lee back out front now, 18:05:15. 1 second ahead of Trevor Duncan. Chad Noble in 3rd, Tyler Fleming in 4th. Rich McMillan, Kenneth Nickel, and Barrett Davis. 2:45 left to go here in this one, 2:45 left to go.
$230 down, $230 to go, halfway. Trevor Duncan up front in this one, working his way through the center. Rock Lee in the 2 spot, right there ahead of him on the track. Top 2 coming on the left side chicane. Chad Noble in that 3 spot, coming through the 4-pack. Tyler Fleming in the 4, Rich McMillan in the 5, Kenneth in the 6, and Barrett in the 7 spot. Pulling out the quad in short course. That was sick. $315 down, $145 to go. Chili Duncan still up front. Rock Lee in that 2 spot, 2 seconds back. Right there together on the track. Chad Noble in 3rd. Tyler in the 4, Rich 5, Kenneth 6, and Barrett in the 7 spot. Minute 20 left to go. Minute 15 left. Rock and Chad right there together. You're going to be 2 seconds apart. Chad comes by the line. 16-8. Coming up on 4 minutes down, 1 to go. 4 down, 1 to go.
1 minute left.
Watch it after the center. Watch it after the center. 45 seconds left to go. Still Trevor, Rock, Chad, your top 3. Tyler in the 4, Rich in the 5, Kenneth in the 6, Barrett in the 7 spot. 35 seconds left to go. $25 seconds left to go. Trouble for Chili. Looks like Rock Lee taking over the top spot. Trevor in the 2, Chad in the 3, Tyler, Rich, Kenneth, and Barrett. Time has expired. Keep them going, keep them going. Nobody is done. Keep them going, keep them going.
Rich McMillan done.
Keep them going, keep them
Rock
going.
Lee done. Trevor Duncan done.
You guys will be done as you cross. Bring them to the line. You guys will be done when you cross.
Tyler Fleming done. Chad Noble done. Barrett Davis done. The Ninja done.
That is a race. Rock Lee going to take that one. Chili in the 2 spot. Chad in 3rd. Tyler, Kenneth, Rich, and Barrett. Up now, race 27, Mod 4-wheel. You guys are up. Race 27, Mod 4-wheel. You guys are up.
The race is completed.
Getting everybody checked in. Get all my drivers from the last race back out here to Marshall. If you were in that last race, get you back out here to Marshall. Already got one upside down in the center. Watch it on the straightaway. All right, I got everybody checked in. I got all my marshals. We'll go and shut down the straightaway. Get you all lined up here on the left side. Starting order is going to be Mike Garrison in the 1, Dave Alberico, Braxton Coley, Nick Gibson, Alex Richards, Drew Rubenking, Mason Herrick, and Mitchell Garner, and Rick Hobbs. All right. Drivers are ready and marshals are ready. You guys go when I call your name in less than 5. Mike Garrison, Dave Alberico, Braxton Coley, Nick Gibson, Alex Richards, Drew Rubenking, Mason Herrick, Mitchell, and Rick Hobbs. Watch it after the center. One minute down, 4 to go. 1 minute down, 4 to go. It's going to be Braxton Coley up front early on. Nick Gibson in the 2 spot. Dave Alberico in 3rd. Mason Herrick in the 4. Mike Garrison 5. Drew Rubenking, Mitchell Gardner, Alex Richards, and Rick Hobbs. Watch it through the 4-pack. That was our leader going upside down. Coming around this time by, minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. It's going to be Nick Gibson up front, 22.504. Dave Alberico in the 2 spot, 22.514. Braxton Coley in 3rd, Mason Herrick in the 4. Mitchell, Mike, Drew, Alex, and Rick. Coming up on 2 minutes down, 3 to go. Watch the center, watch the center. That is clear. 2:15 down. $2:30 down, 2:30 to go, halfway. Nick Gibson and Dave Alberico, your top 2. They're going to be 2 seconds apart. Braxton Coley in third, Mason Herrick in the 4, Mike Garrison 5, Drew Ruben King 6, Mitchell 7, and Alex 8. Coming up on 3 minutes down, 2 to go, 3 down, 2 to go. .330 down, 1:30 to go. Nick Gibson up front still, 22.508. Dave Alberico, 22.509, only 0.3 back. Braxton going to be 4 seconds back in third. Watch the center, watch the center. Mason Herrick in the 4 spot, Mike Garrison in the 5, Drew Ruben King 6, Mitchell Gardner 7, Alex in the 8 spot. What about 4 minutes down, 1 to go, 4 down, 1 to go.
1 minute left.
Trouble for our leader. See what happens at the line. Dave Alberico going to take over that top spot, 22.510. Nick Gibson, 22.511, going to be 0.8 back. Top two, 0.8 apart, coming down the straightaway. 25 seconds left to go. Braxton Coley and Mason Herrick having a battle for third. 15 seconds left to go. Nick was only 0.2 back last time by. Time has expired. Keep them going, keep them going. Keep them going, keep them going, keep them going.
Mike Garrison done.
Mitchell, keep going. Everybody keep going.
Alex Richards done.
You guys will be done as
Nick
you cross.
Gibson done. David Alberico done. Drew Ruben King done.
Waiting on Mitchell.
Mason Herrick done. Mitchell
That
Gardner
is the
done.
race. Dave Alberico going to take it at 22.514. Braxton Coley jumping up to second on the last lap. Nick Gibson finishing in third. Mason Herrick 4, Mike Garrison 5, Drew, Mitchell, and Alex.
The race is completed.
Race 28, mod 4-wheel drive short course. You guys are up. Get all my drivers from the last race back out here to Marshall. Mod 4-wheel drive short course. You guys are up.
All right, we're getting everybody checked in here for our Mod 4 Drive short course. We'll get all those drivers back out to turn Marshall here from that last one. Looks like all right, let's go ahead and close the straightaway down, drivers. We'll close the straightaway down. Hang on just a second here, guys. I got to had somebody in the wrong class. Pull them out here. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. Looking for Tim. Are you out of this one? Are we good to go? Okay. Looks like we got 3. Marshall's ready. Drivers, go on and call your name. Kevin Moyer. Dustin Hamilton. Kenneth Nickel. And we're off and underway. Our final race of round 1 of qualifying. We'll take about a 10 to 15 minute break after this race for some track maintenance. We'll do a resort, post up the new heats, and then we'll get right back to it. I will tell you that race number 1 will still be our stock spec slash, followed by novice. So the order of classes will not change. The race numbers and what race you're in may change, but .130 down, 3:30 to go. Dustin Hamilton going to be out front leading the way here in this one. Kevin Moyer in the number 2 spot, only 1.4 seconds back from him. Kenneth Nickel in the 3 spot. 145 down, 3:15 left to go, 3:15 left to go. Two minutes down, 3 to go, 2 down, 3 to go. Hamilton, Moyer, Nickel. .215 down, 2:45 left to go, 2:45 left to go. It's Hamilton out front, Moyer in second, Kenneth Nickel in third. Now we got Tim Weekends out there as well. Halfway through this one. Once again, after this race, we'll take about a 10 to 15 minute break. We'll do some track maintenance, and then we'll get right back to racing. Minute 45 to go. Hamilton and Moyer right now, 0.3 of a second apart for that number 1 spot. Hamilton in the all orange. Coming down the front stretch now, Moyer. And now Dustin Hamilton only 3.34, so 34 hundredths of a second right now. The separation between them. Kenneth Nickel in the 3 spot. Tim Weekends right now, he missed the start of this one, but he has the fastest lap of the race with a 15.4. Hamilton and Moyer right there together on the track. Oh, Hamilton rolls it over. Good save for him.
1 minute left.
55 seconds to go. Moyer comes by with a 15.8, his personal best. Hamilton that time by. Now Kevin Moyer is your race leader. Moyer going for the quad. Hamilton goes for the quad. Here they come back around to the front side. We'll see what Moyer's got this time by. 16.7. Here comes Hamilton. Hamilton with a 17.0. They're going to be 1.8 seconds apart. 30 seconds to go, driver. 30 seconds. And that is time. That is time. Everybody keep them going here. Everybody keep them going.
Kevin Moyer done.
Kevin Moyer, you are done. 18 and a 5:03. Here comes Hamilton. Dustin is done.
Hamilton
18:506. Keep going, Tim Weekins. Keep going.
The Ninja
Kenneth
done.
Nickel, you are done. Got one to finish here. One to finish. Once again, after this race, we're going to do some track maintenance, and we'll do a resort and get those heats printed out right away. And that's a race. Kevin
Tim
Moyer going
Weekins
to take it
done.
for round one. Dustin Hamilton second. Kenneth Nickel and Tim
The race
Weekins.
is completed.
Track maintenance break. Race number one will still be our slash class, so be ready here in about 15 minutes, guys, for race number one slash. Bear with us here, guys. The computer is locked up, so we are waiting for it to come back to life. Hang tight just a second here, guys. The new heats are not posted. They are not posted yet. The computer hates me a lot. So I'm just working on getting these bad boys laid out. All right, they're working on hanging up the round 2 heat sheets right now. Once again, the class order stayed the same. However, we seeded it by how you guys finished in round 1. So maybe you guys will be in a little bit closer groups with drivers your speed. So once again, they are hanging those up right now. You can also check them on Live RC. Stock Spec Slash, race number 1 still. Novice will be race number 2. So Stock Spec Slash, go ahead and start making your way towards the track here in about, we'll go in 5 minutes with race 1, 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and start getting our turn marshals out there from race number 23, Mod 4-Drive Short Course. Get our Mod 4-Drive Short Course drivers and a couple volunteers to help us out here for our Slash class, Stock Spec Slash. All right, let's start getting our turn marshals out there, guys. Looks like our Slash drivers are pretty much out there. Get all of our Slash drivers out there, guys. We'll get our turn marshals out there as well. So once again, we'll get our turn marshals from Mod 4-Drive Short Course. That'll be Kevin Moyer, Dustin Hamilton, Kenneth Nickel, and Tim Weekins. Need you guys out to turn marshal along with 2 volunteers. May only need 1 volunteer, actually. Let's see here. Let me get. I need 1 more turn marshal to help me out in the middle. 1 more on the bucket, and we'll be good to go. 1 volunteer, and we'll be good to go. Once again, need 1 more volunteer, guys, so we can get going with this one. 1 volunteer turn marshal to help me out. Oh, thank you very much. Actually, if you want to go right, that's perfect. That's awesome. Okay, Marshall's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Trevor Duncan, Jordan Tetmeyer, Donnie Schroeder, Ridley Duncan, let these drivers get a couple laps in here, and I'll give you a running order. This is round 2 of qualifying. Race number 2, novice. Start working your way towards tech. Race number 2, novice. Start working your way towards tech. Race number 3, 21.5, two-wheel drive buggy. Start working your way towards tech after novice. It's Chili Duncan out front here in this one. Donnie Schroeder in second. Jordan in third. Ridley right there in fourth. Jordan and Ridley going to be right there together on the clock. A good race between them. Ridley that last time by had his best lap of the race at 23.6. Trying to close that gap up on Jordan Tetmeyer. Donnie Schroeder in the number 2 spot. Trevor Duncan out front leading the way. He was your round 1 top qualifier. .230 down, 2:30 to go. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Once again, drivers, make sure you check the new heat sheets for round 2 of qualifying. Make sure they are the qualifying round 2 heat sheets so you know what race you're going to be in. Chili Duncan out front leading the way. Donnie Schroeder in the number 2 spot. Ridley Duncan in the 3 spot. Jordan Tetmeyer still in that 4 spot.
1 minute left.
Everybody's starting to spread themselves out just a bit here in this one. 55 seconds to go. 55 seconds left to go. .15 seconds left to go. 15 seconds to go. Chili looking to lock up the overall TQ here. Round 1 and 2. You'll be done when you cross this time around, drivers. You'll be done when you cross this time around.
Jordan Tegmeyer
Jordan is done. Ridley's done. Trevor's
Ridley
done.
Duncan done.
Looking for Donnie Schroeder to finish.
Trevor
Got one
Duncan
to go.
done. Donnie Schroeder done.
And that's a race. Trevor Duncan taking the win.